Hey folks, so here we have the gas tank off of my McCormick W6. It's full of crud. I'm not even going to try and show you on the camera. I don't think I can see inside of here. But yeah, it'll run for maybe 10 minutes and then the screen just fills full of rust. So I'm going to try and get this thing cleaned out in this video. So yeah, let's get started. Basically, I've already removed it from the tractor, as you can see. Captain Obvious. And I've taken the sediment bowl off of the bottom. Gone to the local hardware store, and I got a 3/8 pipe thread plug. I'm going to plug that hole where the sediment bowl goes. That's sealed up. Reading online, people have been swearing by this for cleaning gas tanks. I've never used this before. This isn't an endorsement, but we'll see how it works. It's Purple Power Industrial Strength Cleaner / Degreaser. So what my thoughts are is I'm going to put some in here overnight to allow the crud and stuff on the bottom of the tank to kind of soak into it. And then I'll dump that out, put in some fresh stuff along with a couple chunks of chain. And then I'm gonna strap it to the side of my H and let it sit there and tumble for a little while. Let the chain knock all the rest of the stuff off of the sides of the tank. Hopefully that works. There's a baffle in the center of the tank, so you can't really get in there with an air gun or with pressure washer or anything to try and clean it out. So the chain's gonna have to be the next best thing. There's some people swear by throwing gravel and stuff in here. I really don't want to be putting more dirt into the tank or having to deal with any sort of mud and sludge any more than what's already in there. So I'm gonna shy away from that and stick to using the chain, then everything will come out in one piece. And yeah, so let's give her a shot of this stuff and come back tomorrow. By the way, I picked this up. This whole jug was $15 at Mills Wheat and Farm. So I didn't think that was a terrible price, considering it's 2.5 gallon jug, so 9.5 liters. For any of you wondering, no, we don't have Mills Wheat and Farm up here in Canada. Go down to Fargo, North Dakota to pick that up. So. All right. Let that soak for the night. Alright, so it's actually been a couple days. We let this thing soak. I'm just going to drain it into this little, whatchamacallit here, container. See what the stuff looks like. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, super chunks. Yuck. All right, have a look at that. Isn't that chunky looking? And this is just dark and you can see all the chunks in it. So it definitely did something. have another look inside. Alright, can we get it to focus? It's still pretty nasty in there. Starting to see some metal, but there is a lot of not good going on inside that tank. So, next thing, I have the Farmall H here. I'm going to strap this onto the side of it, and we're going to throw some chains inside and take it for a little run around the yard with that and some more of that purple cleaner stuff. See if we can loosen some more. Alright, so we got this strapped up. Could not record that part. There were too many words that get flagged by YouTube's advertiser guidelines for that, because the air was blue. I did figure out I put it up on jack stand to kind of help balance it. I had to use 2 straps to get it tight, but now she's on there. I don't think it's going anywhere. So now I'm going to throw some chains in. Okay, and now I'm going to get some of that purple and we're going to pour it in. It's probably about a gallon and a half of detergent in there. All right. Next, I'll put the gas cap back on and hope for the best as far as leaking out of it. And of course, I got a strap right where I'm going to put this. Here we go. All right, here we go. Round and round. Leave it doing this for the next 15 or 20 minutes or so. And we'll drain it, see what things look like. All right, we're about 15 minutes later. I've stopped it here. Figure out how to turn on my light. All right, let's check this out. By far not clean, but it is starting to knock stuff off. We probably need at least another 15 minutes or so. All right, so it's been on spin for probably about 40 minutes at this point. I can't leave it running outside all day. My neighbors are gonna get driven nuts. They're already thinking I'm crazy. It does look like it's made a difference. There's still quite a bit of stuff there, but it is chipping away at it. So I think next I'm going to actually try my pressure washer. Just see if I can knock that stuff off with a high pressure stream. Let's give that a shot. Let's have a look. Ooh, we're getting there. That's a lot better than it was when we started out. I'm glad I decided to do this now and not leave it for a few weeks. Being in Winnipeg, this is going to be awfully cold soon. Here's hoping. Wow. All right, we are definitely way better than we started. It's never going to come completely clean, but I think we've knocked off the bulk of anything that's going to be bothering us here. Before, I could barely even run this thing for more than 2 or 3 minutes at a shot without it completely clogging my screen on my sediment bowl. So I think we'll end her there. It's a huge improvement from where we were. So yeah, hopefully some of this stuff will help somebody out there. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.